Welcome back to All Time Scary. My name is All Time, and today we're checking out 5 brand new Mandela effects. Everything from changes in classic movies to popular TV show quotes to biblical stories that have seemingly flipped. All this and a chance to win an Amazon gift card and more. Let's get into it. Number 1. In the Old Testament of the Bible lies the book of Judges. In this book is the fantastically entertaining and bizarre story of Samson and Delilah. Samson was blessed by God and given ridiculous strength. The source of this strength was sought after by many of his enemies. Delilah was a woman that Samson loved, but she didn't love him. She was eventually bribed by Samson's enemies with a reward of many silver coins if she could discover the source of Samson's power. After multiple false answers from Samson, he finally admitted to her that his power came from his long hair. Here is where the Mandela effect comes in. What happens next? Did she wait for him to fall asleep and then cut his hair off? Or did she wait for him to fall asleep and order a servant to cut his hair off? It seems like a simple change, but it's been freaking out a lot of people online. Well, as it is now, she never personally cut his hair. It was a servant that she summoned that did all the cutting. So what do you think? Is that what you remember? Another bonus Mandela effect comes at the end of the story after Samson is blinded and enslaved by his enemies. Samson's hair eventually regrows, regaining him his ridiculous strength. He grabs the massive columns around him and collapses the structure down on everyone, killing himself, his enemies, and Delilah. Except now, Delilah isn't there and isn't mentioned after her betrayal of him. In this version, we're never going to know her fate. All we know is that she got a lot of silver coins and she cashed out. There was no repercussions whatsoever as far as we know for betraying God's anointed one, Samson. So what do you think? Did either of these Mandela effects hit you? What did you remember about this biblical story? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2. This Mandela effect is a supposed lyric change to a popular Outkast song called Miss Jackson. Here is the exact line. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, times. What goes in the blank? Is it 1 trillion times, 1 billion times, 1 million times, or 1,000 times? From the arguing I saw online over this, it seems like most people claim that it used to be 1,000 times, but it's actually 1 trillion times. Does that sound right to you, or is something off? Let me hear all of your thoughts below. Number 3. The next 2 Mandela effects are from the 1939 live-action movie, The Wizard of Oz. And no, I'm not talking about the Mandela effect where Scarecrow is, for some unknown and mysterious reason, carrying a pistol around. The Mandela effects I'm talking about today are related to Dorothy. The first one is Dorothy Shoes. I want you to visualize them in your head. What details do you remember about them? Are they red with bows, or are they red without bows? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to think about it. I vividly remember them being bright and shiny red shoes. No bows, no extra nonsense on them, but that isn't the case anymore. Now they have these big red bows on top. Does that sound or look right to you? I can't be alone in this thought. Number 4. Now let's go deeper down the rabbit hole. So Dorothy's shoes have supposedly changed, okay? Maybe some of you are affected by that. Maybe some of you aren't. Regardless, let's see if this one gets you. What color are Dorothy's socks? Are they white or are they blue? What did you all think? In my visualization, I saw red shoes with no bows and white socks. I'm sure some of you out there even visualized her socks having stripes on them. Turns out the sock colors are actually blue now. Blue. They're blue socks. These socks give me that kind of feeling, deep in your gut where you say, something's really wrong, but I can't quite put my finger on it. At least this time I can, and I can say it's the socks. So what do you think? Are the socks and shoes all wrong, or are they exactly how you remember them? Your thoughts, your comments, concerns, that's what I love reading most after I post these new videos, so let me hear them all. But before we get to our final Mandela effect today, let's talk about my $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. Today's winner is Valerie Reed. She liked the video, she subscribed to the channel, all of these things were publicly available, I could see them, and she answered my question of which Disney Mandela effect is her favorite. Here's what she says. My favorite Mandela effect in this video is definitely the Disney intro with Tinkerbell. I remember both intros. Her just flying across the screen, dotting the I, and when she gets frustrated, shaking her wand. I noticed years ago it stopped being used. I didn't know it couldn't be found until I saw this video. Creepy! Great job, Valerie. All I need you to do now is leave a comment with an email address where I can send the Amazon gift card. Boom, there you go. It's that simple. If you'd like to win a $25 Amazon gift card yourself, it's pretty simple. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and answer this question in the comment section. And the question is for today, what is your favorite movie Mandela effect? From countless Disney movies, to The Wizard of Oz, to Shazam and others, there are so many fascinating Mandela effect examples in movies. So let me hear them all in the comments below. Number 5. I saved this one for last because I knew this would hit the most people the hardest. In the very popular TV show American Idol, back when Randy Jackson was one of the judges, did he ever say the phrase, "That's gonna be a no from me, dog"? Yes or no? Think about it. As it turns out, the answer is no. This phrase, turned meme, has thus far never been found online or in a specific episode. And people have been looking. So where did it start? Did it actually exist at some point? Maybe it was in a commercial for American Idol, or it was featured in a promotional clip somewhere. We may never know. But as it is right now, it was never said by Randy Jackson. There's another creepy one for you. So sorry if I ruined your day with that fact. Don't blame me. Put that terrible feeling to good use and do something positive today. Help somebody out, do something nice for someone, or freak out your friends with this video and ruin their day as well. That also works. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you had a good time, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Another way to help me out is to share this video on whatever social media you use. Seriously, this helps me out more than you could ever imagine. Lastly, if you're looking for more spooky videos to watch, you could always check out my Patreon, link in the description, or check out one of these other videos right now on the screen. Until next time, later.